Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Nisha and Jacob from Career Guidance and Roles and Counseling Cell, Alapura. Today, I'll speak about an important international issue that affects not only Venezuela but the future of global law and democracy. This talk is based on the newspaper article titled America's Venezuela Actions Are Most Unlawful. This article is written by Sri Prabhash Ranjan. He is a professor of law and director of the Center of International Law at South Asian University. He is also a respected scholar in international law and global justice. In this article, he explains why the actions of the United States against Venezuela are not only dangerous but also illegal under international law. Let's first understand what's happening. The United States has been trying to remove President Nicolas Maduro from power in Venezuela. The United States government has accused Maduro of corruption, drug trafficking, and human rights abuses. It has even offered rewards for information leading to his arrest. United States has also used economic sanctions, seized Venezuelan assets, and supported opposition groups. But the author argues that these actions are illegal and it violates international law. Now let's understand why. Under the United Nations Charter, countries were not allowed to use force against another country except in two cases. One is self-defense, if they are attacked. Second is if the UN Security Council gives permission. The United States does not have either of these in the case of Venezuela. Venezuela has not attacked US. The United Nations has not authorized any military or quasi-action. So when the United States threatens military action or supports efforts to overthrow a government, it breaks international law. Some US officials, they claim that they are acting for humanitarian reasons. They say they want to protect the Venezuelan people. But the article explains that humanitarian intervention without UN approval is not legal. The author gives examples like NATO's bombing of Yugoslavia in 1999, which is also controversial and legally weak. Helping people cannot mean destroying international law. Another serious issue is criminal charges against President Maduro. The US wants to arrest him and bring him to an American court. But under the international law, a head of the state has immunity. This means a foreign court cannot put him on trial while he is in office. This rule protects global stability. If countries start arresting each other's leaders, the world will become definitely chaotic. The US also recognized an opposition leader as the real president. He is now the real president of Venezuela. But elections in Venezuela, even if flawed, gave Maduro power. Under international law, a government that controls a country is considered legitimate. The US cannot decide who should rule another country. The article warns that such actions weaken international law. If powerful countries ignore rules, smaller nations lose protection. It also encourages authoritarianism. When external powers attack a country, the government use that as an excuse to suppress dissent. Finally, the author says that international law exists to protect democracy, sovereignty, and peace. Breaking these rules leads to instability, violence, and injustice. This article is extremely important for students and citizens. It teaches us that power must be controlled by law. No country, however powerful, has the right to bully another nation. Understanding this helps us to protect democracy, peace, and justice all across the world. This is why America's Venezuela actions are most unlawful. This article author is Sri Prabhash Ranjan. This is not just about Venezuela, it's about the future of global order. Thank you. I'm Dr. Nisha and Jacob from Kerry Gardens and Arousal Council in Alapura. See you in the next